In our June customer update, we provide detailed information about the investigations, class action lawsuits and criminal proceedings relating to the companies we report on and or whose claims we represent. We also inform you about important changes to our future procedures. Firstly, an important change with respect of the future enforcement of rights, which will now be enforced by a registered consumer protection organisation. Until now, your claims have been asserted in individual class actions. In future, your interests will be enforced through an officially registered consumer centre. This will make the process significantly more efficient, secure and effective. A consumer centre is legally authorised to collectively enforce claims against companies without the injured parties having to participate in class actions with a limited number of participants, as was previously the case. This significantly reduces the organisational effort involved. BE Conflict Management has undergone continuous development in recent years and tailored its structures specifically to the needs of aggrieved customers. With our new status, we will broaden our focus and enforce claims against Safir, Zeniq, Karatbars, Apertum, DO1 and all affiliated companies and responsible parties in a structured and even more effective manner. The remaining Lyoness Lyconet victims will be integrated into the new procedural model and supported on the basis of an expanded approach. The advantages are more efficient proceedings. The claims of many affected parties will be bundled centrally in class action lawsuits, which will simplify the process considerably. Lower cost risk. As before, customers do not have to go to court themselves and therefore do not bear any legal costs. Increased pressure on companies. The bundled lawsuit of a qualified association will have a significantly greater impact. Greater public attention. The association can publicise grievances with a greater reach and legal credibility. Access to special legal remedies. Example, model declaratory actions, EU-wide association actions with claims for performance and simplified international cooperation with supervisory authorities already active. Avoidance of costly debt collection proceedings. In many cases, lengthy individual debt collection is no longer necessary. This new structure brings our clients a greater step closer to their rights, reliably, transparently, and together with other effective parties. With respect of the matters of Lyoness, Lyconet and My World, Lyconet has been defeated before the Federal Court of Justice. The Federal Court of Justice has ruled the few individual cases in which Lyconet had previously prevailed must be reheard. The previous judgments have been overturned. This clears the way for claims for reimbursement and damages against Lyconet. Above all, the reimbursement of costs in the appeal proceedings is now clearly regulated, which will make our work considerably easier in the future. The focus of the court is now clearly on Lyconet and the companies that are actually liable. Lawsuits against Lyconet remain promising. Now is the right time to proceed strategically and avoid unnecessary mistakes in the choice of defendants. The final decision on how to proceed with the claims against Lyoness, Lyconet and My World was made at the end of April 2025. As previously announced, we are currently in the final phase of the proceedings. However, the exact timing of implementation is beyond our direct control. We will inform you as soon as we have final and verified information. In this context, we would like to emphasise that we only communicate verified facts. We do not pass on unconfirmed statements simply to meet expectations or to simulate a flow of information. Furthermore, we would like to clarify once again that we are not a law firm and therefore do not offer individual legal advice or representation. However, we work closely with several specialised law firms that represent our interest in the proceedings. We communicate with our customers exclusively through the channels provided for this purpose and in an agreed form. This is necessary in order to make the processing cost efficient and acceptable for all parties involved. In this context, we ask for your understanding that our relatively low fee does not include the preparation of regular detailed interim reports, as is customary with individual legal representation. Such a service would be invoiced within the scope of an individual mandate by a law firm in accordance with its statutory fee schedule. Finally, we would like to emphasise once again, our work encompasses numerous projects and is not limited exclusively to proceedings in connection with Lyoness, Lyconet and My World. For organisational reasons, we are therefore dependent on a structured and standardised approach. As soon as we are officially notified of the binding payment date, we will inform you and all other affected customers immediately and without further request. We thank you for your understanding and ask that you take these notes into account in further communication.